Hi everybody, Vaping Nathan here, and I want to wish everybody a happy New Year's. It is, 10:47 on December 31st. So we are about to officially be in the new year here in about an hour and 12 minutes. So, since it is a new year, I was going to do the Stingray clone, review. However, I've had a little too much to drink, so I figured I'd do something a little bit easier. Right now, we are going to do a review, or not a review, an update video on the Evic VTC Mini by Joytech. Honestly, this is 30 days after vaping it, and I've had it for longer than that. I've been using it for longer than that, and it is still one of my go-to devices. Some of the main concerns I have. The Ego 1 tank, I have had it sitting for about a week now just to see how bad the leaking can get in it. Because I really didn't have a lot of leaking while I was using it. Maybe a time or two if I left it sit for a day or so, I'd have a little bit of leakage in the airflow. And honestly, there wasn't much leakage for the last week. And I go and pick it up today, and I'm like, oh, what in the world? It was covered in e-juice. Which it really wasn't as bad as there being a puddle where I had it sitting. But it was sitting upright. So, other than that, the only other concern I have is the ring on the Ego 1 Mega is really hard to actually get it out to fill it up. So, it's kind of a pain in the ass filling it up. And the threading on the bottom actually gets stuck in a lot of the mods. So, I've had to take the pliers to this more than once to get it off the mod I had it on. But even though I had those issues with the Ego 1 Mega tank, it still vapes like a champ. And it still gives great flavor production and great cloud production, even though those coils are so small. Like, they're the smallest 7 ohm coil that I know. I am running the 0.5 ohm coil in here, the standard Canthal. And you can see the vapor production is phenomenal. Ugh, too much vapor. Now, for the mod itself, I did do the software update on this. I do have the new software on it. And I don't have many problems with the mod. I'm not a huge fan of the magnetic back panel. And I have actually had to glue both of the inner magnets back into their spots because the glue that was holding them in came out. And I actually have chipping on the inside from taking that battery panel on and off to switch out my batteries. I have used the front charging port and I don't like it in this one. It is very loose and very wiggly, and it'll be very easy to break. So, not a huge fan. No problems getting the batteries in or out. And I'll show you where that chipping is. I don't know if you'll pick that up on camera or not, but there is just that slight bit of chipping in there. And on the bottom, it's actually a lot more significant. I have not dropped this mod from any high distance, so I have no idea why it's chipped like that. Other than the little bit of chipping and the magnets coming out, which a little bit of nail glue fixes, I've had no issues with it. It is one of my go-to mods that I pick up and I take with me. It is one of my, well, my only favorite temp control mod because it does so well. Let me throw my Milo 2 on here, which actually has my titanium coil in it that I've been using for my temperature control. There we go. And I already have my ohms and everything locked into place. Ooh, that's another issue I've had. It does not, and it's supposed to ask you whether you have a new atomizer or an old atomizer on. And it's only done that once or twice, and I think this is because I have the new software upgrade and it may be a glitch with the software, but it doesn't always register when you take an atomizer off and put a new one on. Let's see. It says no atomizer found there. Yeah, it didn't do it. And I took that Milo 2 off and put it back on. Cloud production is incredible. Vapor production is phenomenal. So I am a really, really big fan of the Evic VTC Mini. I do love the color of it as well. As far as my concerns with the paint chipping in the initial video, other than those few spots that I showed you initially, I have had no problems with the paint chipping at all. The paint has not chipped at all on the Ego 1 Mega. So overall though, it is a great device. Probably my biggest con of all is the paint, and that is simply because this cyan blue and the matte finish is a dirt collector, a aegis collector, a finger paint collector. It is absolutely horrible on collecting. Pretty much anything you can throw at it will stick to it. That's only at 30 watts on that Ego 1 Mega with the 0.5 coil in it. I was trying to get some O's for you there, but it's a little windy in my house tonight. We have some pretty bad drafts. So, but that is my update on the Ego 1, or the Evic VTC Mini. Love it. Definitely worth the purchase price. It has held up, minus a little bit of leaking, but if you're a type of vapor who you use one product all the time and don't switch, like I have several different devices going at once usually. Lately it's been my knee box, my Coolfire 4 Plus with my dripper atomizer on it, my Fishbone RDA dripper, and then this one with my Milo 2 because I had these up for review. And I'll probably still continue to use this one for a long time because I really do like it. I love the bypass mode on it that basically turns it into an unregulated device, but you still have readings on it, so it's safer than a regular unregulated device. Alright, if you enjoyed that video, go ahead, click the thumbs up button. As well, if you like my videos, you can always click that subscribe button there. If you love watching me, I do have a second channel. It's Vaping Nathan Vlogs. There is a link in the description below. If you enjoy vaping, please join one of the many vape advocacy groups out there. There are links below. And as always, I'm Vaping Nathan, and have a great day.